Hi guys, welcome to AP Calculus AB, and we are going to look at how to learn how to use Schoology for this class. So there are two things that I have done for you in the class. I have pinned two items here at the very top of each page, and those two items, one is a virtual classroom with some links, and the other is going to be your weekly schedule. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this virtual classroom. Now, to make it larger, there's a little box right here, so you can just click that and expand it, and it will make it a little bit larger so you can see a little bit more of the detail. Now, what I have right here is on the middle of the chalkboard is going to be where some announcements are. So check that daily to see if there are any announcements that I have put up. Like right now, it's just click the button below for how-to videos, which would be this question button right here. That will take us to the folder where a lot of how-to videos live, and that would include this video showing you how to use Schoology. Things like how to do things on your calculator, how to use Desmos, how to use Schoology, how to submit assignments and group activities that you're doing. So that's going to be kind of a how-to section to get some help. Now, some of the links that I have up here that are going to be important. Right here is the link to your OneNote notebook. You should have received an email in your school email. You can search for it by searching shared by Krista Hamilton, and this will come up, and then you'll be able to find it. And of course, spell my name correctly, Crista, or just Hamilton, and you'll be able to find it. Over here is going to be a link to where you log into AP Classroom and the AP College Board, so you do want to make sure that you go ahead and get that set up. I will have some information on joining AP Classroom with a join code, and that will make sure that you get into the correct section of the class. Here's a link to Desmos, because Desmos is great for a lot of online activities that we're doing. Get a graph, set a table, make a scatter plot, different things that are going to be there. And then a click here for Zoom, which will be the links for your synchronous Zoom classes. If I click this, I'm just going to go ahead and click. It will take you to a page by first, third, and fifth block, and it'll just have a link here for your daily Zooms. I'll probably do a Monday Zoom link and a Wednesday Zoom link for each one, so that way we have them organized in one place. All right, you can just go back. This is basically a PowerPoint, so you can go forwards and back too. There's only 2 slides in this one because most of the things that live here are going to be in links and then announcements right here. So that would be the first place that you look at in the Schoology app to use. Now, the second thing that you're going to look at down here, before I scroll down to the bottom one, in this one right here, the other link that's kind of important is up here is a link to our long-range planner. So that is our schedule, kind of my rough schedule all the way out to the AP, when we're going to have tests, what units we're going to cover when, and then the details, I'll start to fill them in as we're taking a look at it. So if you click on that, it should open up in a different tab. You may get a redirect notice, just click on it. And what you'll see is kind of, those of you that had me before, this has been the weekly schedule that you had, and you can scroll down and you can kind of see what's going on in class. I don't have a lot of detail in past the first week or two, but I went through, and you can see that I have what unit we're covering and when there might be a test on that unit. So you can kind of see the long range planning that's there. So you can always go to this and just know that it's a rough draft. Kind of as I'm working, I'm really only going to have each week set, and then I will adjust the next week. So don't be like 100% this is what I'm doing, but it's my best intentions to go through the material to prepare us for the AP this year. Now, coming back in here, that's all fine and good, but a lot of students last year, the feedback I got was it's hard to scroll down to get to where you are in it. So what I'm doing is something a little different this year. I've created this weekly schedule link right here. So basically what this is, and again, it's really just a PowerPoint presentation, but on each Sunday night for the week that's coming up, I'm going to come in and I'm going to basically link each of these little boxes to go to that week's assignment. So it makes it a little easier for you to find. So for example, right now on Tuesday, the first week of school, or Monday, because this is Monday with AP Calculus. So on Monday, you don't have school, obviously, because it's a holiday. So that one just goes to that. But if you click on Wednesday, now you'll see our first set of activities. Now the important things that are on this slide to help you out, this is what we're doing in class. Here's going to be some homework and housekeeping activities. But there are two things that you're going to do on this slide. So Wednesday, September 9th. Here, every day when you log in to Schoology and you come to our Zoom class, you're going to click here, and there's a little, basically a Google form that you're going to fill out for me every day. And that's going to give me some information and also make sure that you get your attendance mark that you were in class. So you'll put your name, choose your period, whether you felt prepared or not. Just gives me kind of a snapshot of how we're feeling. If I need to make some adjustments to the class, questions you have on previous classwork and our homework. So if there's something you're very confused about, put that in here. You do have to answer everything. So if we don't have anything, you can just say none or NA when you get to that. Important thing you learned in class today. So what was your big takeaway from the class? Keep it short. It's not a novel. A sentence or so is fine. And then if you have a suggestion for something that would help you, you need extra help on something, something that confused you, let me know here. So I'll take a look at that and we can make some adjustments. We're all in a new learning environment with this online learning. So we want to adjust and kind of make things as productive as possible when we're looking at it. So you have that. Now let's come back into the image over here. So you'll do that every day. You have to submit it by the end of class. So, of course, because you can't answer the question, what did I learn in class today, till after you had the class. So you can open it at the beginning, start filling it out, and then what you'll do is you'll submit it at the end of class. The other thing that's nice, what I've done is each of these days, all of these activities are living in a certain Schoology folder. So instead of you having to search for it, what you're going to do is you're going to click on this, and it should take you to the folder for those activities. So again, here's the attendance. If you don't click on it on that slide, it lives at the top. Here's our classwork group discussion. Here's the teacher summary of that you're going to use to watch. Here's your check your understanding that you're going to do, and then here's your homework. So all of these items live here, and that makes it a little easier for you to kind of work through them. Now, just to kind of show you, coming back to the main page, you can get to these items as well by coming down here. But what I've done in my organization structure, not all of these are live for you yet, so you don't see all of them. But what I've done is Unit 0. In each unit, here's the topic. And then within each unit, I have separated it by day. And then each of the activities would be on that. And so if we go back, I'll just look at, I've started, I don't obviously have a lot of it filled out because obviously we're still in the beginning planning stages. But like Unit 1, you can see that I've got Monday, Wednesday, and then our Friday asynchronous. So each day that we have, I will put all of the activities for that day in that folder so you can find it and you know exactly what you need to do for that day. Now, the other thing kind of with that weekly schedule, when you look at it, when you click on it and, you know, you go on Friday, but maybe you missed Wednesday and you need to know what to do on Wednesday. This is a PowerPoint. I'm not deleting. If you can scroll down through it and you can see that it has more than one. Like right now I have it through September 14th. One thing that you'll notice is you see how this has a check on it. This has a check on it because for me, it's edited, it's done, this is what we're doing. On the 14th, I don't have a check on it because I want to wait and see how we get through the first week, and then I may need to edit this. So this is a rough draft until there's a check down here. But what this allows is that you also can just come here on the 14th and be like, oh, what was I supposed to do last Friday, and just scroll back up or use the arrows. I'm using my mouse, but you use the arrows to scroll through it. So they'll still be there. I'm just going to make these links each Sunday night, go to that week's days, and then you can scroll as needed if you need to go to different ones. All right, so I hope that gives you a little bit of an overview of how to use Schoology to navigate and find what you're doing. There will be another video that tells you how to submit homework and classwork assignments and things to me. So those are things that are going to be explained in the next video. If you have any questions on this one, feel free to send me an email or a message through Schoology and I will help you with that. All right, have a nice day and we'll move on to the how to submit things video.